All right, we ready?
You okay?
Yeah, just sick.
So last we left our adventurers, they had eaten a nice waffle breakfast from Ismark at the Burgomaster's mansion. He just got through talking about when you suggested burning the rat house down. He said that villages like his don't really have a means to fight fires, and then he just happened to mention a house that once it burns down, it actually comes back, which seems to pique your interest, apparently. At least Jack's. So, without Mark here for the moment, at least for about an hour, what would you like to do next?
I suppose we should go investigate this strange house.
I think that's a decent idea. There's a few things that we could do here. I'd like to ask Ismark before we go. I've been curious. Is there a place in town that manages to deal in weapons and adventurers' tools and things of that nature?
Oh, yes, Bildrat's Mercantile. It's right across the street from the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Yeah, I believe we've been there. They seem to have a certain manner of items, but do they actually have weapons as well?
His stores are limited. What is it you need?
I was wondering if perhaps there would be something of some manner of better equipment for us than we are currently using. Although we have come equipped to fight, but I was curious if they possibly had something better for us.
I guess you won't know unless you go look.
All right, well, we might try that again. Thank you.
Just out of character, and as a reminder, anything that you find in the player's handbook that's 25 gold or less, he does carry. No magical items or anything like that, but he does sell them 10 times their player handbook value.
Okay, I was mostly wondering, still out of character, that if there was another place like a blacksmith, but I guess it's just the one mercantile guy then.
Yeah, there are other shops and stuff around, but they look abandoned.
Okay, gotcha. I wanted to make sure we weren't missing something big like that, like a person that was selling like decent armor and weapons or something.
Nope. It's just
At least nothing.
Wimple.
At least nothing that we could afford right now either.
You keep giving all your money away to Vistani.
No, Jack keeps giving all his money away.
Well, he gave Brent's money away yesterday, or last session.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He volunteered. I did nothing.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I felt bad because Jack's been using all his money. I was like, man, I need to hop in here and take part.
Bleeding hearts.
Anyway, so what do you guys think? Should we go after the house or try to find the pie lady or do something else in town?
I think it's best to avoid the strange pie woman for quite some time.
Oh, okay.
But I'm up for investigating a spooky house.
All right, let's find out exactly where it is in town. Ismark, could you tell us the location of the house?
Yes. When you come in from the east, there's that first road there, and it's to the left if you're coming from my mansion. I can take you there if you would like, but this place is haunted, and they call it the Death House because people die there.
Well, we have managed to kill all manner of the undead so far. Ghouls, skeletons, vampire, as well as a wyvern, so hopefully we can handle whatever's there.
This is true. I do have confidence in you, but, just even though the house can come back from the ashes, I still have no way to prevent that fire from spreading to its neighboring houses.
I see. Well, we don't plan on starting a fire there, but we are curious as to the nature of the haunting and if there's something we can do about it or some way we can possibly use it to our advantage.
Very well then. If you're ready, I can show you now.
Certainly.
All right. I'm just going to mark on the map where he takes you. That's where he brings you to. And this is a very lonely looking street. And on down the road, a soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. The little boy is weeping and clutching a stuffed doll. The girl, a little older, is trying to hush the boy. And Ismark says, yeah, creepy children, I think I'll go back home. Do you need me for anything else before I go?
No, as usual, you've been most helpful. Thank you, Ismark.
Thank you, my friends. Best of luck and be safe. And Ismark departs.
Give him a very sour look as he's leaving, and then go to comfort the children.
Yeah, same. I would go see the children, make sure they're all right.
Okay.
May as well. Excuse me, young ones. It is likely not safe here in the street. Is something the matter?
The little girl turns to you and says, hold on. And then she says, it's okay, Thorn. You don't have to be upset. Look, we have visitors. And with that, the little boy who is clutching the doll looks up at you, and he stops his crying. He quiets down. And he says, there's always screams in the basement. I don't want to go back in the house.
Do you mean this house? And I gesture towards the one that Ismark led us to.
Yeah, the girl points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark, it has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned. Their windows and doors are all boarded up.
Hmm.
And that's what the house looks like from the front.
Still loading.
Okay. Do the two of you live here?
Yes, we live here. My name's Rose.
Oh, hello, Rose. It's nice to meet you. My name is Elias. We have heard some manner of trouble with this house. That there may be some issues going on. Something kind of scary might be going on. We've thought about we might actually try to investigate and see what we could find out about it.
Well, we won't go back in. We don't like the screaming.
Screaming.
Have you both lived here long? Where are your parents?
Our parents don't like us to talk about the screaming.
Are they still inside?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And as far as you both know, you're all alive still, yes?
I guess so.
You guess so? That doesn't sound really sure enough for this place.
One of us should probably check them for pulse.
Looking at Elias.
Well, I will use my divine sense, Mike, to sense any undead or ghosts or otherwise in the immediate vicinity.
And I will just reach over and put my 2 fingers to her neck and make sure that she has a pulse.
Okay. These kids seem kind of creepy, but they seem real and they seem alive. You don't detect any undead.
Some snappy dressers out of character.
Creepy doll.
The house seems to emanate some kind of presence that feels like some kind of negative energy.
This isn't particularly reassuring, but I suppose we should investigate nonetheless. Shall we go knock on the door, gentlemen?
Before we head out, can I compare my my Blinsky doll to the one the boy is holding? Are they similar or different?
They look a little similar, but you don't find any tag that says "is no Blinsky is no fun" or "is no fun is no Blinsky" on the doll that Thorn is holding.
Okay. Then yes, we will ask the children to excuse us, and we will attempt to enter their house.
Okay. If you want to leave the children there in front of the house, I will describe the entryway there. A wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock in the other fills the archway of this stone portico. The gate is unlocked, and its rusty hinges shriek when the gate's opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open into a grand foyer. So who's going in first?
I'll go.
All right.
I commend your bravery, Jack.
We're out of initiative order, but you can go ahead and move yourself around on the squares.
Okay.
Oh, and I guess Mark's there too.
I already moved him.
Oh, okay. All right. Inside, the room looks free of dust and signs of age. The floorboards and the walls, the panels, the wooden panels on the wall, it all looks well oiled. The drapes and the wallpaper haven't faded. The furnishings look new. The ceiling's about 10 foot here. The only light is from where you came in, and it looks like you'll have to either light rooms as you go, or you'll have to keep a light source. I believe Jeeves is holding a lantern.
Jeeves has the lantern, yes.
Okay, so he'll light that. And then in this grand foyer, hanging on the south wall of the foyer, is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms. It's styled like a golden windmill on a red field. It's flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer are at the opposite end of this room, and they're set with panels of stained glass.
Okay.
Should we do a perception check on the paintings?
If you'd like.
Okay.
Ouch.
These appear to be made with some form of color.
Yes, these paintings look of stony aristocrats. They look very like they wouldn't be very fun to hang out with.
Well, one thing is for certain, with this house being not so well thought of in the community, it's quite beautiful on the inside. A very well furnished, very well appearing abode for sure. I will attempt to advance to the next room.
Okay,
Perhaps we should have gotten the names of the parents from the children.
they're still outside if you'd like to talk to them.
I think I'll step out for a moment and get their names. Rose, Thorn. What are your parents' names?
Oh. Hold on a second. Nuts. My family's called the Dursts. And I'm looking for their names, I'm sorry. Which I do know. My mom's name is Elizabeth, and our father's name is Gustav.
Thank you, young ones. My name is Alexandra. If either of you need anything, please don't hesitate to call out for me.
Thank you. If you can stop the screaming, that'd be great.
We'll do our best, all right?
Okay.
And I'm going back inside.
Yeah, and you don't notice any screaming.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in this next room here.
Okay. A wide hall runs the width of the house. It has a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword. It has a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. Wood panel walls are ornately sculptured with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Huh.
They definitely seem more well off than most families in this town.
The decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles up towards the second floor.
I spoke to the children. Their mother's name is Elizabeth, and their father's name is Gustav.
Call loudly for Elizabeth and/or Gustav.
Okay. You get no response.
Out of character, are there any other doors in this room, or is it just the staircase?
Yes, there are 4 doors in this room. They're marked by the little white...
I see them. Okay.
And I suppose I could start us some music, huh? Restarting the computer. I forgot to go back and do that. Did that just send you guys a bunch of messages in Discord?
I just heard the Konami logo.
Yeah. Okay, so what were we doing before I started getting distracted with music?
Okay, we're talking about the doors in this room. Do they all look the same, or different, or how do the doors appear?
Yeah, they all appear to be about 3 foot wide, just regular doors. Wooden doors.
I think we should check those before we go upstairs. What do you guys think?
I agree. The children said that the screaming was coming from the basement.
Yes.
All right.
Also, I don't want to be trapped by something if we go upstairs as well. So let's see.
Same.
So which one are we opening?
Well, I suppose we should just go in order, from left to right.
All right.
Yes.
As you open this door, let's see, get centered here.
A dining room?
Yes, it appears to be a dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrest and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees.
Jeeves will attempt to pocket some of the silverware.
Very well. He pockets silverware.
Mark will be proud of me.
Yeah, very in character for him.
Oh, too bad he's not pocketing that longsword there earlier.
I didn't say he was done. He's probably going to go back for that later. Besides, it's kind of hard to pocket a longsword there, smartass.
Well,
Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
I'm going to start opening the drapes.
Okay. They let in a meager little bit of daylight. Barovian daylight, of course, is not very impressive.
It's better than nothing.
Okay, Ben.
At and around the tapestry.
Roll perception.
15.
Oh, good. Well, you don't know any. Well, what you do notice with that roll is that the paneling, the one with the images of deer among the trees, you see twisted faces carved into the tree trunks and wolves lurking amid the carved foliage.
Twisted face resemble the one we saw on our way in.
No.
Shall we move along to the next room, gentlemen? There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary here. And Jeeves, please put that goblet down. You're not taking that with us.
Oh, man. That's my best British accent. Pretty weak, huh?
It's alright.
so we don't get the sense from the carvings of the forest, the trees and the wolves and the foliage. It doesn't really remind us of the forest on the way in that we passed through.
Sure, it may remind you of those woods, but I was specifically saying that the ghostly face that you guys saw in what appeared to be Strahd when you met him in front of the Burgomaster's mansion. In hindsight, you realize that that was the ghostly form that you could see in the mists. As you were coming in.
Well, yeah, I think we put that together by now for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I guess we'll move on to back to the hall and open this last door that we're assuming is a closet.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oops, let's try dragging you. It is a cloakroom. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
Examine the cloaks. Take the top hat.
Oh, I was going to give the top hat to Jeeves.
All right. These cloaks are all black and very flowing. They look pretty fresh.
Hmm. Nothing else in the room?
Nope.
Okay, I'll check the last door on the right then.
All right. Well, maybe not that little bit right there, but most of the other room. This appears to be a kitchen. It's tidy. Has dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry. That would be this one.
Glance through, see how old the food is.
The food appears fresh.
Gentlemen, haven't you noticed something odd?
The fact that we're allowed to wander at random and completely ransack a stranger's house without hide nor hair of parents nor screaming.
That aside, I meant there's no passage to the basement from here. The children were describing a basement.
My only two ideas would be to examine the fireplaces or this stone stove that's rather large in front of us.
There is also, in the corner of this room, right here, seems to be a little door.
Huh. I'll check that out.
Alright. It looks like, upon opening the door, you realize it's a dumbwaiter. It's a 2-foot wide stone shaft. It has an elevator box inside.
This can't be the only passage.
It looks like it only goes up.
Interesting.
There's a tiny brass bell attached with like little ropes, and it looks like if you were to pull these ropes, you could ring the bell.
Elias, will you do the honors?
I suppose I will.
Okay, you pull it, and you hear a little ring somewhere above you, and the dumbwaiter slowly moves up. As if someone's pulling it. It's manually operated.
Okay.
Well, with no other recourse and no basement to be found, I suppose the only way for us to go, gentlemen, would be up. Let's go to the stairs.
There was one more room that I didn't quite reveal that is next to the staircase on this floor.
And Jack makes a running lust heart towards it.
Okay. And upon opening that room, this oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head. And
I see giant rats!
positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs are draped in animal furs, and they face a hearth with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs over the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the wall. The east cabinet sports a lock.
I will have Mr. Jeeves pick that lock.
I think Jack is also proficient in that, if you'd like to take a stab at it first.
Sure.
15. Let me see here. That is just enough. You find it holds a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each weapon.
Wow.
There's a north cabinet as well.
I will open that one.
Alright, that one's unlocked. It holds a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
take the hand crossbow and its bolts, then examine the playing cards if no one else is.
By all means, Jack, they're yours.
Alright, let me pull up the items here.
I can't see the full room on my screen. I don't know if it's just me or not.
Yeah,
but-
neither can I.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
There we go. Okay.
Alright. Let's see here.
I want to examine this fireplace. There has to be some other passage to the basement.
Roll a perception check. A 20 is pretty good, and you're pretty sure that there's nothing there. Let me dish out some weapons here. Hey Jack, does it go into your inventory if I just throw it onto your profile picture? Let's see here.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna give it a shot right now. Did it work? Don't see a heavy crossbow in your inventory.
Also, I was going for the hand crossbow. No, it popped up on my screen, all the info about it. I didn't
Oh, okay. Well, you can put it into your inventory from there, right?
Yeah, I can do it myself.
Alright, so we have a heavy crossbow that you found, a hand crossbow. And a light crossbow.
So the light crossbow is the only simple weapon, and the other two are martial weapons, just for reference.
I believe it says on there. A simple ranged weapon is the crossbow.
The hand and the heavy are martial weapons. The light one is a simple weapon.
Alright,
So
and here's a link to the bolts, Jack, and you can add and multiply those to equal 60 bolts. And you can distribute that to the rest of the party as well. Whoever wants those.
What is Alexandra's current ranged weapon option? What does she have?
She has a hand
have-
axe.
2 hand axes. 2 hand axes, a longbow, a rapier, a whip.
Okay, so she does have a bow already. If I can use the heavy crossbow, I'll take that.
As a paladin, I believe that you are proficient.
Yes, I believe so.
Yep, you are with all simple and martial.
I kind of want one of those cloaks back in that closet.
That's fine. You can just add to your notes that you have a black cloak or your inventory.
What material is it?
Ah, good question. It looks to be cotton, dyed. With your search check, Alexandra, you're pretty sure that there's nothing else around, at least not the fireplace.
Can I check the cabinets behind them?
Sure, that's always a good idea. Go ahead and roll perception check. Good 17 roll, and you're confident that there's nothing behind.
I haven't checked the fireplace in the main room.
True.
I think I will go do that instead.
Okay, roll perception. So the wood panels on the walls are ornately sculptured with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. With that roll, you can see in the paneling serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the wall designs. But you don't see anything special about the fireplace.
Okay, well, with that, I think we should go upstairs.
Okay.
How do I give myself that crossbow, Mike?
Jack, can you throw that link onto his profile picture?
Done.
Thank you. And I'm just going to move everyone over. Where's Jack? Oh, Jack's in here. I'm stealing you. Alright, Jeeves's oil lamp is the only thing providing any light in this area. The unlit oil lamps mounted on the walls of this room, of this elegant hall, yeah, they are currently not lit, and Jeeves can light those if he wants with his lamp.
Yes, let's.
Alright. You see hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait. It appears to be most likely the Durst family, Gustav and Elizabeth, that the children told you about. Their two smiling children, Rose and Thorn, are in the picture with them, and cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm like the shape of a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths. A cold draft can be felt coming down the steps as they also go up farther.
Something about this whole hallway unsettles me. I think it would be best to remove the spears from the suits of armor's clutches.
Alright. Nothing happens when you remove the spears. Would you like to add those to your inventory?
I'll distribute them amongst all of us. There's 4 suits of armor, there's 4 of us, so 4 spears. 1 for each of us.
Alright. You can add those to your inventory.
Can you make the link pop up one more time? It disappeared.
Sure. Well...
I still never saw a link if I was supposed to.
Does that not show a link to you there?
I see that, yes.
There we go, okay.
And now it's gone.
I went to click on it and it vanished.
Probably something behind it in the window.
Nope.
No, I moved my windows, there's still nothing there. It just vanished the moment I went to click on it.
That's fine. Just make a note that you got a spear.
Okay.
On your
Okay.
inventory tab, I think that there's some blank slots that you guys can write in, and you can always right-click and create an item there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to do that earlier. It's like it kind of free text us that.
Yeah, yeah. And if it looks like something you'll use or sell or something later, then we can get the proper link for it.
Alright, let's start opening these doors.
Okay. Which one first?
I suggest this one.
Yes, the strange one by the stairs.
Alright. Okay, this looks like an undecorated bedroom. Contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a footlocker. Tidy servants' uniforms hang from hooks in the adjoining closet, which is open and right next to Elias.
So there's something else missing.
You do notice also that the ceiling here is 8 foot tall, to where it was 10 foot tall downstairs, so it's a little, it's not as high here.
Let's open up those foot lockers. Let's see what's in them.
Alright, they are unlocked and they appear to be empty.
Could anything significant be hiding in the bedding itself?
You can roll a perception check and then give me a second while I look something up.
That's a fail anyway.
I'll roll that for us and see. Not great either.
Better than mine. You might notice how soft and fluffy the pillows are. Whereas I just completely ignored them.
You do see that there's another little door. Looks like
really?
Looks like the dumbwaiter.
Okay, so I'll open that up and check it out.
Okay. When you open it up, it looks like it's when it was elevated earlier, it came here. There's still another place to ring a bell.
It came here, but someone was manually pulling it up.
Indeed.
Okay, what about this other little closet over here? Will we check that out?
Yeah, that was open next to you when you came in. That's where
Okay.
the servants' uniforms hang from hooks. They look very nice and tidy.
Everything is pristine here. There seems to be no sign of even dust in this house. It's quite eerie.
I'm going to try
Not
one.
natural.
Not at all. I'm going to try one of these doors.
All right. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-backed chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
This must be the study.
It looks like a library.
Let's open up these drapes as well. Let some light in, even if it's not much.
Okay, they open just fine. With a little bit more light, you see the desk has several items resting atop of it. An oil lamp. Jeeves can light that if you'd like, or someone else can start carrying it. There seems to be a jar of ink, quill pen, a tinderbox, a lettering kit containing a wax candle, a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden sill bearing the Durst family's insignia, which looks like a windmill. The desk does have a drawer.
Peruse the bookshelves.
Okay.
I will open the drawer.
Alright. The bookshelves hold hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics including history, warfare, and alchemy. There are also several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction.
Run into a problem. There is no way this is all fitting in my backpack.
Although they're first edition, you're unfamiliar with these. They look like they've come from some foreign land.
Take a few, more than that, look through the history, geography, see if there's anything about Ravenloft or Barovia here.
I'll carry a few books if you run out of space.
Sure, are you looking for any specific information?
Well, obviously, if I see something called Ravenloft for Dummies, I would grab it. But beyond that, just information, yeah.
If he had his way, he'd take the entire library.
Yes, I would. In fact, I vaguely hope that, well, talk later.
Yeah, there does look to be a history book that looks like it's based on local history. So if you'd want to take that, you can grab that one at least.
I'm going to open the desk drawer.
Okay, when you open the desk drawer, it appears empty except for an iron key.
I will take this key.
What was that perception roll for, Jack?
That was to look through the bookshelves.
Just perusing the books?
Yeah.
To see if anything stood out for, like, history of Barovia.
There's a blank book with a red spine.
Blank books are always suspicious.
Grab it.
As soon as you pull it, you find a secret door.
Your luck and insight continues to astound me, Jack.
But the luck of a fool.
Yes, from the top right corner of this room, it opens up into that small secret room area there. And I'll describe that room if someone wants to go in, or... Alright, looks like Alexandra's poised to go. It contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend-summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priest of Osibus.
Jack, you should come check this out.
This is more up your alley than mine.
Alright, look through them. At this point, just grab a few and start skimming them within the next 5 minutes.
Roll intelligence check, Arcana.
Damn.
You see that it would take about an hour to research these books to get any good information out of it.
I can bag them and you can look through them later if you prefer.
I would prefer. Grab as many as we can.
A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, its lid half closed.
How many books were there, Mike?
a lot. The bookshelves here are packed full of these books. And they're all describing some kind of demon summoning. Or necromancy. So this heavy wooden chest, its lid is half closed on a body. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I want to remove its head.
Okay. Its head is currently resting inside the chest.
I'm going to take its head. I don't want it following us.
So you
Be careful, Alexandra.
You want to pull the body out?
Yes.
Okay. You grab it by the legs and give it a good heave. It looks like 3 darts are stuck in the dead adventurer's armor and ribcage.
Just darts.
At first glance, yes. To see if they are poisoned or not, you might have to take one out and give it a good look over. Sure, you can see that these were probably poisoned.
I'm liking this place less and less as time goes on.
If you liked this place at all before, I would be surprised.
When you yank the body out of the chest closes.
That's disconcerting.
The hint to keys. $5 says half this place is nothing but spectral illusion.
Maybe we should put the body back without its head.
Does the chest close from gravity or on its own?
It closed because what was propping it open, the body, was removed.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. I want to open the chest back up and see if there's anything interesting inside.
Roll a reflex save.
Oh, Jesus.
It sounded like a trap to me before.
Crap, where's my reflex? Shit.
Here it's just dex, I think. Dex save.
Yeah, sorry. Old school terminology. Us 3.5ers.
Damn.
It's still enough. You actually managed to dodge a poison dart that shoots out from a compartment in the chest.
Whew.
That must be what happened to him.
Must be.
It looks like the chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers. They look like they might be worth a little bit of gold.
I will take them.
Appraising them, you would say 25 gold pieces each that you can note down. You find 3 spell scrolls, Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
Well, those are cleric spells.
Yes. There's more as well. You guys, are you writing this down or anything?
I'm trying to slowly. I've got 3 blank books, black leather bound.
Mm-hmm. And then Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
I'll write those down on mine.
You know what?
Yeah, you can take.
I can distribute all of this. Let's see how this works. Open up this treasure giver thing. Inventory. Okay. It also has a deed for a windmill, a signed will, and a deed for the house.
Okay.
And I'm going to divide all of these evenly. Boom. There we go.
I want the deed to the house.
Alright. The windmill deed, can I wonder if I can just... Yeah, I think this will work.
Wait, you sold the scrolls? I thought we were giving them to Elias.
Sold them?
It says selling on the chat window.
Huh. Well, shit. That didn't work like I wanted it to.
Well,
I guess
damn.
the treasure giver thing, as I called it earlier, is not all that great. Okay, so 180 gold was distributed to everyone.
I don't see that either.
Not a piece. It looks like...
I had 175 when we started, and I still have 175.
I had 215 when we started.
Alright. Apparently I don't understand how to distribute parcels.
Also, you gave the windmill to Jack instead of the house.
Well, I didn't do any of that. I just hit a button and it did stuff for me. It didn't go well. Alright, so... Blank books. Who's getting them?
I'm holding on to them.
Alright. We'll just do this way. Boom.
I already wrote them down.
Oh, well... The blank... Oh yeah, you did. But you didn't write down 3.
Yes, I did.
Alright.
3 quantity, 3 blank books, black leather bound.
Ah, okay. And to Jack, the house deed. That's now in your inventory. The scroll of bless. Do you want all the scrolls, Elias?
Yes.
Alright, so you've got scroll of bless now, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon. Who wants the signed will and who wants the windmill deed?
I'll take the signed will. Let's give the windmill deed to Jack. I mean, to Jeeves. He seems like the type that would want a windmill.
I suppose. And I will add that to his inventory. Alright. Well, it looks like you guys may have got some extra gold out of that, but hey. That's the reward you get for having patience for my lack of experience in delivering parcels and treasure.
I don't think we got any gold from it.
Yeah, it hasn't updated yet.
Huh, okay, well. It looks like it sold it all. I don't know where the money went. Okay, anyways. The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all the other family property to Rosvalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths. And that appears like it might be it for this room.
Okay, let's go on to the next room then. Actually, before I go, I think I will take that that ink and quill and the paper and that letter sealing box.
Sure, just mark all that down.
It doesn't feel quite right taking all of these important documents from them, but perhaps it will help us solve the mystery here.
I don't intend to cheat the children out of anything. I just think it's important enough for us to hold on to these things in case anything were to happen. We could deliver to them outside.
Yes, the deed and right to the house may be the key in solving this, too, if the parents have some sinister situation going on with them.
Alright, are you going to explore further?
Yes, let's go to this next room.
All right, everybody pile up.
Jack is loving those books over there.
I'll get him. All right. Share sheet.
Huh.
All right, you open the door, and in this room, gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Unupholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
Such a gorgeous place.
It is rather elegant. Reminds me of our manor back home.
I wouldn't
I
think
want
the
to-
Belmonts had such furnishings available to them, but
My family is well off. We just don't like to brag about it. Our family gets a bad enough reputation as it is.
true enough.
I want to check out this fireplace.
Sure. Roll a perception. The well-dressed dancers that adorn the mantelpiece, it looks like they're actually carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Really?
This house keeps getting stranger and stranger.
The stairs in the previous hall were, they did lead up further. A cold draft was spilling from those stairs.
Before we investigate any further, I want to check out this piano as well.
I was about to say that, yeah.
The harpsichord appears to work as you play the keys.
I'll roll that too. Oh, mine's worse.
No, you won't. Alright, shall we move along upstairs then, gentlemen? Doesn't seem to be anything out of note here.
I suppose so.
Alright, upwards and onwards. I will teleport you all. Boom. And I'm gonna grab Jack too. And we'll wait for Logan to get back. He said he'd be right back in the chat. Who wanted to go up first?
Suppose I will.
And we'll just wait till Jack's back.
Something's still bothering me, gentlemen. We still have no access to this basement the children spoke of.
Alright, Jack's back. Okay, first up the stairs is going to be Alexandra, so she'll end up here, and everyone else is going to kind of be on the stairs behind her.
Okay.
Coming up, you notice an immediate difference. The lavish, very clean lower stories don't continue up here. These look old and decrepit. The stairs start creaking underneath your feet. And, let's see. The red marble stairs come to a dusty balcony. There's a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs.
That's odd considering how immaculately clean the rest of the house is.
Mm-hmm. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
Once more, let's call for Elizabeth and Gustav.
I agree.
When you call, you hear that dumbwaiter bell, like right next to you in the adjacent wall.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. I'm thinking that if they are on this floor, they must be immediately to our right from the stairs, because that's where the bell was. That's where the shaft would be. So if anyone is in this house, they must be in that room.
You hear the dumbwaiter plummet all the way down to the first floor with a thunk.
Well, that's unsettling. Yay, Mark's here.
Woo!
Mark, congratulations. Jeeves is the proud owner of a pocket full of silverware.
Is he in Discord? Yes. Can you hear
Yes.
us? Oh, check out his Discord icon.
Is it Jeeves? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jeeves.
Oh, by the way, Mike, I have a picture that Logan reminded me of that I sent you a while ago of a butler done in Kojima style, so he might actually appreciate this and use this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was hoping we could find something like that.
Yeah, I sent it to Mike ages ago, but I think we forgot about it, and then Logan reminded me of it again the other day.
Oh, yeah. Where did you send it?
Your private messages on Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not see that.
Here, hold on, I'll send it right now. Actually, I'll just put it in the Ravenloft channel.
Alright.
There you go.
Nice. Oh, that is so fitting with the black armor where we're at right now.
Yep.
And they had the servants' quarters downstairs. That
And
is
the
just
dead maid.
brilliant. I love it. Jeeves might have to update, but I'm pretty sure that Mark's going to be pretty attached to old Alfred's pictures. Mark, shall we wait on you? Can you hear us?
I think so, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yay.
can hear you now.
Hey. Yeah, my computer like that for a second and I couldn't do anything.
We've been experiencing lots of technical problems. So far, you haven't really missed anything. There's a creepy death house.
Cool.
And
They've
Jeeves
explored...
has a pocket full of silverware.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let you take the crystal goblets, though.
Shh. No one has to know. That is a pretty cool butler pick.
All right, so they explored the bottom 2 floors of this house. There was a couple of children outside named Rose and Thorn. They were talking about screaming and down in the basement, but you guys can't seem to find a basement. It only leads up. The first 2 floors looked immaculately clean, and this 3rd floor looks extremely run down and rotten. This staircase has led you to a landing with a set of black armor directly across in 1 square to the left of where Alexandra is currently standing at the top of the stairs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak panel walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
You say this is the death house?
Yes.
It seems to be the home of necromancers, because we found a hidden room with books detailing the rituals of summoning demons and whatnot.
Lovely.
I'm going to politely dust the cobwebs off this poor neglected suit of armor.
Sure. As soon as you do, you hear an odd little squeak in the armor as it starts to animate and move.
Alexander, get back.
Oh, Lord. Here I thought I was doing something nice and doing it a favor.
Yep, everyone roll initiative. Mark came just in time.
Yeah, I did.
That was good timing, yeah. We had no fights until now.
Alright, so first up will be Alexandra. You get the jump on it. Even though it was quite surprising, it's not a surprise round.
Oh, Lord, this just scared the hell out of me. I'm going to whip its face.
That is a miss.
Oh, crap.
A lot of AC.
Did you want to move and make room for your compatriots to come up the stairs?
Yes.
Alright, you can move pretty much anywhere around it without incurring an attack. There you go. Alright, Jack, you're next. Do you have the combat tracker open? You can go to next actor. I'll do it this time. Alright, because it's within 5 feet, you got your sneak attack. Because you have an opponent threatening it within 5 feet of it. That is also a miss. And with that, it replies with its own attacks.
Plural.
Yes, plural. Because it saw Alexandra first, it is going to make slam attacks against you. As it attempts to pulverize you, it misses with the first swing, and with the second, it also misses. So it looks like we're all missing. Next up is Elias.
Alright. I will attempt to hit it with Sacred Flame from where I'm currently standing.
Alright. It failed its dexterity check. So go
Alright. Yeah, I figured its AC might be blocking the attack, so the dexterity save might allow me to hit it. So let's see. Damage.
It does a couple of damage to it. Did you want to stay on the stairs?
I will at least get in front of Jeeves here.
Alright.
Can't we just push it over the railing and be done with it?
We can try. That was kind of what I was going to try and suggest.
Teamwork.
All right, Mr. Jeeves.
Okay, taking a shot.
All right, you'll have sneak attack.
Yep.
It's
Nope.
a miss. Did you want to stay where you're at?
Yeah.
In that case, Alexandra's turn again.
Okay, I'm going to try to use my whip trip on this thing because I want to try to shove it over the balcony edge and make it fall down here.
It would, if you tripped it, it would fall prone in the square that it's in.
Damn. Well, we'll have better luck if it's prone, I guess.
It's a miss, though.
Yep, I noticed.
If that's the end, you can hit the next actor button. There you go. Thank you. Jack. Shocking
Lord.
grasp.
Wow.
Let's see here.
Good thinking. It is made of metal.
Yeah, but it misses.
Damn.
Touch isn't the thing anymore, is it? Touch AC.
No.
What is the weapon it's using?
It's fists.
Let's see.
It seems well armored. But yeah, it wasn't a touch attack. Okay. So, it missed both its shots last time. Let's see if it has any better luck attacking Alexandra this turn. Makes a swing and hits. And you suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
It takes another
like this thing
slam at you. And misses. And now it's Elias's turn.
Let's try something a little stronger this time, see if I can do any more damage to this thing.
That's also a miss.
Okay.
I think we might be going about this the wrong way. Maybe we should try calling out to Elizabeth and Gustav again. Maybe they can control this thing.
If you hit next actor, it'll be Jeeves now. Yep. As soon as I say it. You're just waiting for me to say it, weren't you? That's a hit.
Yay!
You land an arrow in it. And it is sneak attack. Excellent. That looks
Nice.
like it really did some work. But it doesn't look like it's... It doesn't look like it's all that hurt. Looks still pretty functional. Alexandra.
I'm going to try to stab it in between one of its armor plates
Alright.
with the rapier. And miss.
Yeah. It slides away. It is a very well armored piece of it. There's nothing within the helm. It looks like it's some kind of just moving armor all by itself. So even if it would have got up in there, I don't know if it would have found anything to puncture. Regardless, if that's the end of your turn, then it'll be Jack next.
Actually, I'm going to use Action Surge. I want one more hit at this.
Alright.
I will try to stab at it again. And failed. What a waste.
That is a hit. And it will be sneak attack.
Oops.
Alright. Yeah, that looks like it's done some damage.
So we can perceive now that we're actually damaging it and not just nicking the armor?
As far as its health goes, it looks like it still has plenty of fight left in it, but it does look like you are making progress.
Fair enough, okay.
Alright, on its turn, it takes another couple of swings at Alexandra. It misses the first, and it misses the second. Alas.
Alright. Oops, I don't want to do that. Never disregard that. No. Here we go. This is what we're gonna do. I'm going to cast Bless on my party members here to give us the advantage on actually hurting this thing. And that can apply to myself too, right? Or is just my party members?
How does the spell read?
Let me make sure. Hold on. Okay, up to 3 creatures of my choice, so that just be my 3 friends then.
Okay.
Alright. And that will be the end of my turn as well.
Thank you, Eli.
Godspeed, my friends.
It looks like it's got a save bonus. Yeah, and an extra D4. Looks like that applied correctly. So go ahead, Mr. Jeeves. That's a hit, and it will be sneak attack damage. Excellent. It really looks like it's beat up now.
Cool.
Did that apply the bless correctly? It looks like it did.
It did indeed.
It did.
When he rolled, it gave him an extra 1d4 to help him hit.
Nice.
Is that the end of your turn, Mark?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Click.
I'm going to try to trip this thing one more time.
Alright. It is a miss, even with the assist.
God damn it!
Rolled a 14. Okay, Jack.
Something I didn't catch last time was that I have advantage if the target is wearing metal armor on the Shocking Grasp spell.
Oh, okay. Well,
I had assumed this is applied because it is armor.
yeah.
I was gonna say, it's not exactly wearing metal armor, it is metal armor.
Yeah, so when you rolled that, should hit the advantage button there for that. That's definitely a hit. And then some. and pretty good damage on it as well. The armor shudders as if it's about to fall apart, but it still turns around with enough time to take a couple of swings at Jack. And it hits. Its fist pounding you for a measly 3 damage. It takes another swing and misses. And with that, it's Elias's turn.
You hit like a bitch.
Hey, it hit me for 8 points of damage. That kind of hurt.
It frowns internally.
It frowns internally.
I call your metallic manhood into question. I say that.
Okay. I will approach it and attempt to hit it with a long sword.
Very well.
It looks like Jack might still have the bless effect on him. I don't think he's using it.
Well, that spell might last a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it says 1 minute, I think.
Oh yeah, these every round, not turn, but round is 6 seconds.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, all of this is going on basically kind of simultaneously. We just break it out into each person's turn. But
Well, that's good news. That's good news though, because that's much longer than I was anticipating it lasting. So that's good.
yeah, after the combat ends, a minute will pass relatively quickly as you explore.
Right. Oh, nice.
Yes, that is definitely a hit.
Let's take this thing out.
Oh, and that is just enough. How do you want to finish it off?
Throw it down the stairs.
Let's see. I will lodge my longsword into the gorget of the neck piece of the armor and sling it over me to the side down the stairs.
It goes
Bravo.
careening down the stairwell with a crash, clang, and it
I love it spiraling as he falls.
You should like shrink it as you do that, Mike.
yeah, the armor shatters down there into its separate pieces.
I hope they weren't too attached to that.
I kind of want to take that armor and wear it as a victory sign now.
Well, I think you can.
I'll collect it on our way up.
Okay, so yes, this oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. This is you have the red marble staircase there, the dusty balcony that you're all standing on.
Let's check this door.
Alright, did anyone else want to do anything in this room before we proceed?
Perception check to take a look around, see if anything else is going to jump out at us.
Okay. Ooh, a 19. The tiny corpse, you notice tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms bursting up from the ground on the carved paneling. From let's see, how do I handle this? This is a good DMing 101 right here. Sure, I'm gonna say that with that check, on the other side, opposite on the room, you see that the west wall looks a little different than the other walls.
Vomit. Whip it.
Well, west.
Jack levitates across the stairs.
North is to the left. I'm sorry. I can't show you that kind of everywhere. But at the bottom of the screen, right next to where Mr. Jeeves is, there you go. You can push that open easily to reveal a cobweb wooden staircase leading up.
More stairs up?
Who votes we should look on this floor to make sure nothing follows us before we continue on up?
I agree,
I
yes.
concur.
And I think we should look at these western rooms before we look at the double doors to the east as well.
Yes, there are four total doors here to explore. Which one are you opening first?
The one closest to, Alexander's
This
got
one.
one. Yeah.
All right. Dusty shelves line the walls of this room. Few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. A cobweb-covered broom leans against the far wall.
I've learned my lesson about wiping cobwebs off of things. That broom can stay filthy.
Did anyone want to go in?
I can go in hidden.
Jack's in there.
It looks like Jack jumped in.
Oh, never mind.
Jack, when you enter, something happens.
Oh, dear.
The cobweb broom
I knew it. I knew it.
animates and smacks
cobwebs.
at you.
Cobwebs are cursed.
It misses the first slash and the second as well. So yeah.
What do you want me to roll to try and grab it?
The opposed strength check would be for grapple, but go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
God, we really have to fight a broom?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing terrible.
1.
Well, Jack, coincidentally, you're number one. It's your turn. So, to grapple, just make a strength check, and I will do the same. Let's see here. What's the easy way to do this? Oh, well, that's why. Alright.
Looks like he got the bless effect on that, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would say you said it was within a minute, right? That's a pretty quick fight right after the last one, so it's fine.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes, your strength. Damn, you rolled very well. You have grappled it. Let me see.
Break it over your knee and be done with it.
Right, and give me the brush off, will you?
It's trying to fly out of your hand, but you've got it pretty good. What do you want to do with it now? Well, I guess you just have movement left.
Hold it still so I can chop it in half.
Turn around. Just turn around with the broom out in front of me, trying to get away.
Okay, you kind of turn. Oops. I'm just grabbing everyone I don't want to. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, when people stack up on top of each other, there's God knows which one you're going to get when you go to pull it. But it appears like Jack has gripped this animated broom, and it is now Alexandra's turn.
I want to chop it in half.
Alright, so go ahead. Make a rapier attack at it.
Or stab it in half.
That's
maybe.
a hit.
That'll work.
Yeah, that hit it. That definitely hurt it. Did you want to move out of the way? So, well, I guess you could stay there.
Next person.
You can let someone kind of in next to you as long as they don't end their turn in your square. But yeah, okay, Mr. Jeeves, did you want to butlerize this broom?
That sounds so bad. But yes.
Karate chop it with your mustache.
Sneak attack.
That is a hit.
I would hope so. It's a broom. What kind of AC could this thing possibly have?
Sneak attack the broom. Bam. Okay, you snapped it in half.
Good.
Woo!
I was thinking the butler should have some kind of druid like animal whispering to the broom, like to just tell her what
I
to
would
do.
think so, yeah.
Throw it down at my feet.
Okay. The
That
dusty.
was ridiculous.
There's just dusty shelves along this wall. It's got some old, really dusty blankets and sheets and things.
Nothing shiny.
Nothing shiny here.
No more cobwebs.
Well, yes, there's still cobwebs.
Stay away from them. Everybody get out of this room right now.
Killer sheets. Is it an entrance to my south, Mike?
Hey, don't laugh about that.
To the
There
bottom,
actually
yes.
is an item in Dungeons and Dragons that's made of like scraps of clothing, and it's actually pretty vicious. So
Kick the remains of the broom.
You want to keep the remains?
no,
I want to
kick
kick
the
it down.
remains.
Oh, kick.
So
Alright.
it joins the pieces of armor.
Yeah.
Very well. Alright. Plenty of doors left.
Let's try this door where Jeeves is standing.
Alright, Jeeves opens the door.
If there's anything cobwebby, I'm not touching it. I'm gonna step forward and take a look around.
Alright, there are cobwebby things here, though. Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom. And there is a door right next to you. There's double doors set with panes of stained glass.
I just healed Alexandra for 5 with lay on hands, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. You see a large bed there in front of you, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivory berries.
Can I move the mirror? Is it movable?
Yes, you can move it. And
So,
when you
is there
do,
anything behind?
roll a perception check. Excellent. You find another secret door, and it leads to the staircase that you found from the other secret door. So it appears that right... Well, if I were to set you to right on it, that's where the secret door opens to.
Okay.
Alright. And Elias is standing in front of another door, and then there's what appears to be some stained glass double doors down there as well.
Okay, let's open those.
Which ones?
The one I'm standing next to.
Okay. This appears to be a nursery. It contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
Huh.
There was a baby in the painting on the second floor. Stay out of that room.
An illegitimate child, from what I gathered.
Indeed.
I would think so, yes. We'll leave this be for now.
Very well.
Alexandra's room?
Indeed.
Alright. It opens up to reveal a balcony. Let me look here. Anything about the balcony? It overlooks the front of the house. Other than that, it's just a balcony.
All right. I suppose we should move on to that final room up there.
The door behind Jack closes and slams very loudly and suddenly behind you.
Oh,
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Oh, Lord.
Are we fighting a demon baby now?
Quick down a secret entrance.
All right. You see a specter materialize. It looks female, and right by the bed there. It looks like it's dressed as some sort of nursemaid. And then, from where Elias is looking, something crawls outside of the crib.
Oh God! I told you to leave the baby alone.
I didn't do anything with it.
The demon baby killed this nursemaid.
Let me get a good picture of what crawled out.
Oh dear.
Can we not?
Crib critter.
Sounds like Bloodborne to me.
Oh, that's why it's not showing up. I was looking in the right place. And let me change its size. Oh man, that's gonna do it for everyone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wonderful. I am bad at
What?
this. It's tiny.
Oh, I can see it well enough. It's a hand with a head on it.
Okay. So everyone's token
Tiny
spelled
icons.
correctly. Oh
That's
my
pretty
god. Let's see.
But it's really good at playing piano.
That's not good. Okay. Unlock. Really
Yeah, maybe it's the thing that plays the piano downstairs. Yeah.
I am really bad about these token scales. Well, hell. What if I just delete you? And then bring you back? Son of a bitch. You're still big.
Nope,
That-
they're fixed.
That looks
they?
better.
Up again.
Did I mess it up?
Yeah, you made them perfect, and now they are huge again.
Oh.
Yeah, when you deleted them and brought them back, they looked okay.
Alright, so I'll delete you and then I'll bring you back. How's that look?
That's pretty close. I mean,
Yeah.
the critter is big, but we're fine.
Elias's is like one size larger than all of ours, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
Hit it with a brick.
Computers, am I right?
You're right.
Alright. One more time here. It's tiny, but I'm just leaving it that size, because I don't know what else to do. Okay, yes, a demonic-looking crib critter crawls out of the black cloth-covered crib, and a ghastly image appears between Jeeves and why did Elias's token just get bigger?
Just leave it be. It's fine.
I was trying to move myself back to where I was in front of the door.
And now they're messed up again.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's fine.
Alright, well. That's fucking weird, but it is what it is at this point, I guess. First up is Jack Motley.
Shout, Elias. Let them deal with the babe. You and I handle the ghost.
Okay. Certainly. I would suggest not, maybe trying to communicate with it, perhaps?
If you want to try, be my guest.
It doesn't look like it exactly wants to talk.
You have a point.
Are you waiting on me? Oh, okay. Just wait until I ask. Okay. Magic missile, yes. Bolts of force. How do they look, Jack?
They look like, these look like red daggers. Red spectral daggers.
Alright.
A single, since I'm low level.
They instantly pierce into this nursemaid. It appears to be effective. The magic upon it hurts it. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, next actor button.
Okay, I'm going to whip this demon baby critter thing, whatever it is. It needs to not live anymore.
That's a hit. Let's take that effect off. I need to, just hold on. I'll do that now. Let's see. Jack. That's going now. Alexandra's is gone. Mr. Jeeves is gone. And Elias, you never had it to begin with. Alright, ready. But yes, that's a hit. Alright, you wounded it. And if that's it, just next turn. Alright, Mr.
Dear
Jeeves.
God, what is that thing?
It's a crib critter.
Alright, I'll take a shot at it too.
Oh, that would actually be at a little bit of a disadvantage there. But only -2. But it still would have hit. So go ahead and roll sneak attack damage. Alright. 14 points of damage to it. Very good. Now the nursemaid. She is going to life drain Jack. And it's a hit. Oh shit. And down goes Jack.
He doesn't get
What?
saving. He doesn't get saving throw or anything.
Against a life drain? Nope. Suddenly, everyone looks over as Jack slumps to the floor.
Oh
He
my.
appears to be unconscious.
Oh no.
Alright, well, that's all the nursemaid's going to do. The crib critter is going to jump up and attack Alexandra with a bite.
That thing's a face hugger.
Don't.
I don't know why it just did that. That was not good. 14. It just damaged itself for 14 because I drug it to the wrong thing.
We'll take it.
It bit itself, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Bit its tongue.
Where's the undo button? What damage was done to it? There's a good bit here. Mr. Jeeves hit it for 14. Alexander hit it for 7.
Yeah.
Alright. Yes, it is pretty hurt. Does it just automatically hit? Why is there no, Why is there no roll to attack on this?
I would hope not. I would hope it would give me the option to drop kick it if it approached me.
Yeah, it's a +4 to hit. It should be... Oh well, I'm just gonna do it old school. Alright. It rolled a 23, so it definitely hits. And now it's going to bite you for a total of 7. And you will need to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, and it's just enough, yes. You felt like that bite was poisonous, but it didn't seem to take effect. At that point, it vanishes.
Oh, God.
Huh.
It looked like it shifted out of existence. And it is now Elias's turn.
That's disconcerting.
Elias, Jack is on the floor.
Yes, I see that. I'm deciding if we should perhaps attempt to revive Jack now or try to deal with the Spectre first. What do you all think?
He's
gonna
gonna
lose
have to
health
start
every time.
making death saving throws if you don't give him at least a point of healing or stabilize him.
Okay,
Yeah, we need to do something.
let's see. I'm going to attempt to use my Cure Wounds spell on Jack then. Bring him.
All right, Jack, you're just wounded now. 7 wound points is what you currently have out of your 15 total.
You're only half dead.
Mostly dead. To Blave. All right. Anything else, Elias?
I can't perhaps move between him and the Spectre, can I?
No, you can't end your turn on a square that a enemy occupies.
Okay. I'll stay where I'm at then. Hold on, let me move the cursor. Okay.
All right, Jack, it's your turn. You're back. Jack's back.
Be careful, Jack. Is he here?
Yes. All right, another magic missile as red daggers of force slam into her undead body.
Undead bitch!
If you move out of her threatening range, she will get an attack. Unless you disengage, but that would have been your action.
Okay. Can I make a 5-foot step diagonally?
Nope.
Okay.
This is that. Okay. Alexandra. You don't
Well,
know
it's
where
a
the critter is.
specter. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the critter right now. It fucking disappeared, so let's focus on what's in front of us. My whip and rapier and my hand axes probably will not touch this since it's a specter.
Do you have something to heal Jack a little bit more?
I have nothing.
You can ready an action. Or you can take full defense.
I suppose I will be prepared for if and when that demon child reemerges.
Okay, when it reemerges, you want to attack if it's within range?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's the action you're holding. And you can move if you'd like, but you probably want to stay there. Okay, Mr. Jeeves.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat to Alexandra, but I'm going to give it a poke anyway, just in case there's a little bit of something there.
Alright, it would be sneak attack damage if you hit it. It's a hit. You feel your rapier slice into something.
Ectoplasm.
Alright, you can tell it didn't take the full damage of that, but it definitely did hurt it.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, unless I can hide.
Nope, not in plain sight like that.
Yeah, I'm
Quick,
good.
dive under the bed.
The classic.
Alright, the nursemaid's going to attack Elias this time.
Oh, she's pissed that I healed Jack, huh?
And it misses you as it tries to drain your life force.
Praise the Lord.
Was it a critical miss? Can it drain the life force from that crib critter instead?
Nope, but funny you mentioned that.
Yeah, I see it's his turn.
Shoo!
Ah.
Oh, geez.
Oh lord.
It is on Jeeves at the moment. It's,
Oh god.
It's on his shoulder,
Oh god.
and it's going to try to bite you. It has a... Had to do this manually last time. +4 to hit. Alright, that's an 18. And Mr. Jeeves, your
Yeah, that hits.
AC.
13.
Alright. It's going to bite you.
Bring it.
Ooh, man, he did a lot of damage. 9 points of damage there. And
Yeah.
make a Constitution save.
Just a little flesh.
Nice.
Excellent Constitution save. And that's the end of its turn. Elias.
Okay. See. With a wave of my arm, I will try to attack this thing with a sacred blast of fire.
It failed its save. And you scorched it for 2.
That seems pretty underpowered.
Yeah, it's only 1d8.
But it's radiant.
Yeah.
A lot of things in Barovia don't like radiant damage.
Yeah, it's probably not a fan of that.
You only managed to piss it off further.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Let me think. Yes.
Alright, Jack. You seem to be doing the most damage to this thing. Alright, the Shocking Grasp. Is that damage? Or...
That's to hit it, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, that's to hit.
let me drag it over onto it. That is a hit.
Excellent.
You see that it kind of partially resisted that damage, but yes, it was effective.
It hit and was effective.
Partially.
In which case, take the opportunity to move away because she can't take reactions until the start of her next turn.
Is that part of the spell?
It is indeed.
Alright, excellent. You can evade it. Is that the end of your turn? Alexander.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to click the little button.
That's okay.
I'm going to finish off this hell demon.
All right.
Please do.
I'm going to trip it. I want to whip it off of Jeeves' shoulder.
Yeah, it's on my neck, so a little to the right, and you'll be fine.
Okay, well, you hit it. Okay, well, actually, you crack it, and that's going to finish it off. How would you like to let it go out?
The crack of the whip splits its skull open, and the creature falls lifelessly to the floor with a howling squeal.
Oh, Jeeves, it's probably all over you.
I hope that doesn't poison him.
I'll buy you a new suit.
No, you're safe from any poison. You defeated the crib critter. Would you like to move or anything?
Nope, I'm staying right where I am, right behind Elias. However, I would like to use my second wind to heal myself if possible.
Yes, you can do that with an action, right? Or is that a bonus action?
I think it counts as a bonus, but let me double check and read it.
I think she took bonus actions to attack the armor twice earlier.
That was a different, that was action surge.
Okay.
Yeah, this is wall meat.
This is a second bonus action.
Oh, it is a bonus? Then yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. Okay, 1d10. Well, that was pitiful.
That's alright.
Crap. That's not what I meant to do at all.
Yeah, that's the opposite of what you wanted to
That
do.
is the opposite! How do I fix it?
I'll just do it. There you go. Alright.
Yay.
If that's the end of your turns, Mr. Jeeves is next. You still get sneak attack in on that thing.
Yeah, time for another stab. Nope.
Yeah, that's a miss. Alright. The ghostly nursemaid is going to take another life-draining attack at Elias. And it's a critical hit.
Oh, crap.
Oh dear.
Oh, why did I do that? Let me do that. Shit. There it goes. Alright, Elias takes heavy damage as it latches onto his face and drains his life away. Elias looks like he's on the brink of death.
Stop seducing ghosts.
That's that is the heaviest hit that you can take without falling.
Yeah, I noticed it's 23 of 24. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's your turn now.
Let's see.
Use your dying breaths to finish her off.
Let's see. Actually, Mike, I think I will use my Channel Divinity, Preserve Life, to restore HP to the party.
Channel Divinity to restore life. What's the...
Okay, this reads that starting at second level, you can use your Channel Divinity to heal the badly injured. As an action, you present your holy symbol and evoke healing energy that can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. So that would be 10. Any creature within 30 feet of you, and divide the hit points among them.
Okay, so you can dish out 10 points of healing to you and your friends. How do you want?
Yes.
How do you want to do that?
I will distribute it between myself and Jack.
Alright, and Jack has 7 wounds and you have 23. So how would you like to dish him out?
Well, I guess I'll just give myself the full 10 then, if that works.
He has 8 hit points left out of 15.
He has 8 of 15, okay.
And
Bump him up to 10 and take the rest.
And you're almost dead.
Yeah, I think I'll make myself 10 since I'm right in front of this thing. I'll give myself, so I'll have 11 after this.
Right, so it goes from 23 wound points to 13. Alright. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Jack.
All right, I'm going to try something. It might be a little bit of a Hail Mary, but we'll see if it has any effect. Minor illusion to make it look like Gustav walked in the room and is looking in the baby's room.
Okay. Let's see. Is there any skill checks for perceiving illusions for that? Minor illusion? I can look at minor illusion. Alright.
If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save.
Alright.
If a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the illusion becomes faint to the creature.
Well, I'm going to say that it's not going to investigate closely unless it interacts with it. But your spell DC would be just like your regular old spell DC. So, what is that, like 12 or something?
It's 12.
Okay. Alright. An illusion appears as if it walks past Alexandra and stands just inside the doorway looking at the crib. Is that the end of your turn? Alexandra, it's your turn.
Alright, well, Jeeves' rapier seemed to do a little bit of damage to it, so I suppose I shall try stabbing it as well.
Please kill this thing. I don't have any healing left for anybody.
Alright, it's a hit. And it did damage it a little. Looks like it's not quite finished yet, though. And once your turn's done, Jeeves will be next.
Alrighty, let's see if I get lucky this time.
Yes.
Oh, poof.
We need to end this. We need to find those children's parents.
Boom.
I said you
Nice.
missed, though.
Not like a max score.
I'm sorry, but I said you missed.
I thought you said it hit.
No,
He did.
What?
You did say that hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Indeed.
Well, we recorded it, so I'll go back and I'll look at it. But I meant
Do it.
missed.
Damn.
Oh, max score.
Sorry, buddy. I know, 666. How appropriate. But the good news is, it's the nursemaid's turn, and it immediately...
How is that good news?
That's good.
The illusion, I guess.
Yes, it immediately goes to attack the illusion, and when it does, Jeeves gets another hit. So go ahead and take an opportunity attack.
Okay, here we go again.
It's a hit.
Better? You sure?
I said HRT.
I heard it this time.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, wow. So close to max
Good
damage
night.
again. And
That's
guess
good.
what? It dematerializes and disappears with an ethereal scream.
Oh.
Good job, y'all.
Elias slumps to the floor and breathes a sigh of relief.
We're all kind of hurting.
That was our closest encounter yet, guys.
Bravo, gentlemen. Well done.
Yep. I'm still good for playing if you guys want to continue.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Shall we explore this final room and cross our fingers?
So long as we can actually get away if it looks bad. I don't think we're fit to anything stronger than what we just faced.
There's two doors, actually. There's one just on the other side of those double doors.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted to hold up for an hour, you can roll some of those. You can do a short rest in this room.
Yes.
Yeah.
A short rest would be nice. I call the bed.
Elias jumped to it first, but okay.
I did.
Oh, Oliver.
Hey!
Well then,
2 pillows.
Steve, speak on.
some heavy buttling.
There does happen to be a crib over here in the other room, if you want to give that a shot.
Why do I get this hilarious mental image of Jack curling up? Oh, because he does. And his limbs are sprawled out across the cradle.
I'll go over here.
Okay, I applied a short rest, but did it heal anyone? No.
Nope.
So, okay, here's what we're going to do. Open up your character sheet, and on the main menu, at the bottom, it shows your HD. I would go with the largest ones first, but you can roll those and add your constitution score. And, wow, it looks like it knew what to do. Alright, excellent. Oh wow, and they disappear too to show how many you have left and stuff. That's just very convenient. Alright, so if everyone's good with their healing, how many hit dice do we spend? Did anyone spend more than one?
I think Jack did.
I spent 1. Wait, I can spend more?
Yeah. You only have 3. I wouldn't waste it on 3 hit points.
Yeah.
I can do that again if I want.
Yeah, you can. Since Jack did it, you won't be adding any extra time.
Okay.
I think Jack did it, what, 3 times?
Yeah.
I did, but I didn't necessarily realize it was going to take.
Well, that's okay. You guys will just spend 3 hours here. That's okay.
Oh.
Aww, that sucks. At least you're all ready to go. Okay, nothing creepy happens as you guys wait 4 hours in this nursemaid's room.
Except for the fact that my butler crawled into bed with me. That wasn't creepy or anything.
Mm.
Okay.
Take a look around the nursery.
Alright, inside you find an empty crib where the crib critter once was swaddled in a black, well, whatever you swaddle babies in, blanket.
Like it's
Swaddling cloth.
Swaddling cloth.
Too bad that you didn't pick that up while it was still in there. That would have been awesome. Okay, so...
Wait, what?
What'd you say?
I was just imagining someone picking up the swaddled crib critter and it jumping out on their face.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Alright, so the room to the top or the bottom of the map?
The bottom, I would
Bottom.
suggest.
Okay. This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which was borne down a pipe to this spigot. However, the plumbing appears to no longer work.
Let's see if
Laboratory.
there's anything untoward in here.
In the bathroom? No.
Mm.
It looks like a bathroom.
No cobwebs. We're safe.
Yeah, now watch the tub spring to life and attack you.
It's funny you mentioned that. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
Alright. I suppose double doors are next.
Wrong. Okay, there we go. Oh Lord, please tell me there's no cobwebs on that tiger skin rug.
Cobwebs equal that will kill me. The double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes,
Damn it, Steve.
a vanity with wooden framed mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above it. A webbed-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug. There's a door in front of the bed that has a full-length mirror mounted on it.
Is there shiny stuff on the dressing table?
He said a jewelry box, and I've already got my eye on it.
Yes, it appears to be made of silver with gold filigree.
I want to open that.
Alright. When you open it, you see that it contains 3 gold rings. They look to be worth about 25 gold each. A thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. And it looks to be a lot more valuable. You would say about 750 gold.
Good lord.
I'm
Shall
putting
I
that into
add all of this into your inventory? Okay.
taking that entire box.
The jewelry box itself looks as if it may be worth about 75 gold as well. So I'll add the jewelry box, the gold ring, all 3 of those, and the platinum necklace to your inventory.
I see. I taught her well.
It looks like the dumbwaiter ends here in the corner of the parlor over there, from the 1st to 2nd to 3rd floor.
When we found the crossbows and that stuff earlier, that 30 gold came with that as well. Could you add that to our inventory somehow, or how should we divide that up?
I would like to say I can automatically equally divide that with this handy-dandy little party sheet, but last time I tried to use it, it freaked out. I'll try again, though. Let me remove these items.
30 divided by 4? Well, I don't know.
It'll leave 1 left, but let's see here. That's for selling. Distribute assignment and coins. Okay, so I think that it did what I told it to earlier when I screwed it up. I just don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so 30, and then hit this button, see what that does.
There we go.
It worked.
Sweet. Excellent. Well, that's how I do that then. Getting better at this software.
Hey.
Alexandra, did you want to open that mirrored door?
Yes.
Alright. It appears to be a closet. It's a dust-choked little space. There's also
Look under this.
There's also a door in the parlor. It looks like it might lead to a balcony or something.
I want to do a perception check on this stupid little closet because there has to be some other passageway to the basement somewhere.
I want to check under this rug too.
Checking under the rug. Well, the stairs that you guys threw the animated armor down, you notice that those continue to go up as well.
Oh God, more?
Yes.
Plus the hidden stairway?
Mm-hmm. Your searches reveal nothing in the small closet. And Mr. G's, if you peek under the lion's skin, you see less dust than you do above it. Jack, are you opening that door?
Yeah.
Okay. You find a balcony there, and let me see if there's any description for it.
Thoroughly searched the wardrobes too.
No, nothing too special about the balcony there. It just looks down. You said you're searching what? The wardrobes? They are empty.
Under the bed?
Roll perception. You don't find anything there.
Man.
To the hidden stairwell.
Alright. To the hidden stairwell we go. And I'll move everyone.
Ooh. Right, I guess I'll open the door.
Hold on a second.
If you'd be so kind, Jeeves.
Okay. You open the door, and I will reveal the room.
More doors.
This bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs.
Cobwebs.
Oh, Lord.
That's just a window in front of you there.
This door has a little dot on it. I'm assuming that's a lock.
Yes, it is a lock. It looks like this room is locked from the outside.
Jack, Jeeves, would either of you be so kind?
Sure.
Jack unsuccessfully has a try at the lock. It's just bad luck, really. And it got a +6. That was better. The +6 was better than the roll. You can try again if you like, or let Mr. Jeeves. Mr. Jeeves pops open the lock quite easily to reveal a room.
Experience with age.
Indeed.
I have a bad feeling about this room.
This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by two dusty, wooden-framed bed-sized... This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by two dusty, wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lining the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
This is Rose and Thorn.
Fucking knew it.
But she had a pulse.
Something had a pulse. Or something faked a pulse.
Oh,
Well,
check the toy box.
Ismark said that the whatever comes to this house returns as good as new. Perhaps those children have revived too, as well as the condition of the house.
That's also disturbing.
As soon as Jeeves touches the toy box,
My bad.
Great. As soon as he touches the toy box,
We have some guests show up.
yes, the children appear.
oh lord.
They don't seem hostile yet, though.
No, they don't. The look on their face makes it look like they don't really appreciate you messing with their toy box, though. Did you open it or just touch it?
No, I just touched it.
Okay, as soon as you touched it, they appeared. And they say, "Why are you messing with our toys?" We don't
Why
like
does it
we don't
look
like
very
when
much-
people play with our toys.
We've
Why
been
does it look
wandering
very
around.
much like you're dead?
We've been wandering around trying to find your parents. We've called them out several times and they haven't answered.
Yes, that's because they're dead, and so are we.
And the basement and the screaming.
The screaming in the basement, yes, we can never escape it.
We can't even find a basement.
Well, you should check the dollhouse.
Okay.
You can see all sorts of stuff in the dollhouse. It's an exact replica of the house that you're standing in.
Perception check.
Yeah, perception with advantage. Actually, that's fine. You notice that there are several secret doors in the dollhouse, and it looks like you have found them all except for one that was on the first floor. Down where the stuffed wolves were, there appears to be a hatch.
Okay. Children, we just saw you outside, and you seem to be alive and well.
The house plays tricks on people. It probably did that just to bring you here.
We were attacked earlier by the nursemaid and a child that seemed warped and disturbed, almost like a hand. What of that? Do they live here as well?
Daddy liked the nursemaid.
She did not like him.
That's because he killed her.
Was the
Somehow
child
I'm
hers?
unsurprised.
Yes, we think that may have been our little brother's mommy.
I see. How did your parents die?
I don't know. We didn't see them.
Was it here in the house?
I assume that they died here, but we've been locked in this room the whole time. We starved to death here.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Can I hug the children to comfort them?
Yes, and they enjoy it. They look like they really needed that for a long time.
Is there anything we can do to put you at peace, young ones?
Please don't leave us.
Well, I'm afraid we may have many things to do here. We would like to solve the mystery of this house, but we do not know exactly where to start. There seems to be some manner of necromancy that has been going on here. Were your parents involved in some manner of witchcraft?
Our parents always had strange guests. They used to take people here like the house tries to.
I see.
Rose, Thorn, eventually we will need to leave. We have several things that we have to tend to in town. But
No,
here,
please don't leave us. We've been alone for so long.
Although
Here's-
I do have the deed to this house, I could try to claim it legally. We need a place to stay while we're here.
Indeed, we did find the deed to this house among the some things in the study. We could take ownership of this house, and we could visit you from time to time.
No, we don't want you to go. Please don't go. Just stay with us.
You've no food in your pantry.
Yes, we do.
How?
There's always food in the pantry. And you do remember there was food in the pantry.
I know, I was lying. The house does it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, my children, we must take care of the vampire Strahd. That is our ultimate mission here, as he is terrorizing this town.
Oh, Strahd is a name that Mother and Father used a lot. It sounded like they really wanted him to help them somehow, but he didn't want to. I think that may be how they died.
I see. Well, we may be able to avenge your parents at least, even if we can't stay with you.
Please stay with us, don't go.
Can I roll persuasion on the kids here?
Sure, it looks like Jack's already on top of it too.
Yeah. So both
Children,
of us.
what if I make you this promise? I found 3 of these gold rings while we were exploring the house. Each of you take one and I'll hold on to the other. Will you take that as my bond and my promise that we'll return here when we're finished here in this town?
No, if you leave, you probably won't come back.
Given the size of your parents' library, you can assure that I'll be back.
I had a good persuasion there.
Those are very good persuasion rolls, but these kids look like they have been abandoned for so long that they just don't want to be left alone again.
We'll take them with us.
That's what I was about to suggest. Is there any way we can take you with us?
We have to stay in this room now. We're locked in here. Even with the door open.
What if we take the skeletons from the dollhouse replica? Will that allow them to leave?
Oh, that's actually their real skeletons. They're there in the floor, Jack's standing on them. Or in their square. He's not standing on them. But... yeah, the little boy one is still clutching the doll that it looks like he's clutching now. You can gather up the bones. It looks like they are portable. Like, it wouldn't be too hard to fit them into a backpack.
Use one of the blankets if it's sturdy enough to tie that all together in a big ass bundle.
Yes, that would work.
Hooray,
Did you want to
problem
keep
solved.
them separate? You could with the blanket.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do one skeleton per blanket.
Okay.
I'll do the other then.
And how are you going to track which one's which?
One has a doll, one doesn't.
All right. And who's got the one with the doll?
I'll take that one.
Okay, very well. The kids just notice you sweep up their remains, and they don't really seem to mind at all.
We're going to take you with us when we leave, children. We won't abandon you.
Okay, yes, take us with us when you leave.
Okay. And always nice having some ghost kids around, right?
Can't hurt. Unless they turn on us.
They seem really nice.
Why don't you hold on to the rings anyway?
Okay.
They are yours after all.
So they hold the rings.
So can we leave this room ourselves now?
We really don't want you to leave us, but if you want to take us with you, and then roll a charisma saving throw, Elias.
Alright. Hold on. Here we go.
You see the little boy walk up to you and try to, like, walk into your body.
Oh god.
To possess me.
Yeah, but it didn't work. And, Alexandra, you make a charisma saving throw as well. Ha, you made the save by Right on it. Okay, that's fine, guys. I never get to have any fun.
You fail save.
Little ones, you cannot possess us. We can't allow
Well,
that. I know you mean well, but
Jack, charisma is your strong point, but the little boy is going to try to possess you, and Jeeves, Thorn is going to try to possess you. Both of you make charisma saves. Damn, Jeeves succeeded.
Come on, Jack.
And Jack, out of all
Damn.
people, you're a sorcerer. How do you only have 2? Okay.
He probably invited it into his body, that's why.
Okay.
Actually, I was considering, yes, that he's probably not terribly adverse to it.
Okay, yeah, if you guys wanted to, you could accept the possession. Did anyone want to?
I might as well.
At that point, he would get a chance to talk to the little boy more intimately.
Excellent,
That sounds
guys.
bad.
Okay,
That sounds really bad.
well, add the following flaws to your characters. You don't.
Oh, crap.
You just, as long as you can remember it, I'll type it in the chat, I guess. Here we go. Rose. So this is Alexandra. Copy and paste this. Character possessed by Rose gains the following flaw. I like being in charge, and I get angry when other people tell me what to do.
already.
That's pretty much already Alexandra anyway.
And Jack, a character possessed by Thorn, gains the following flaw. I'm scared of everything, including my own
Aw.
shadow, and I weep with despair when things don't go my way.
Aw.
Oh dear.
Don't cry, Jack.
Okay, so you're now
Are we done
possessed.
in this?
But it doesn't feel like you lose any kind of agency over your own actions or anything. It's just that you have these extra tendencies of these children.
Shall we be on our way then, gentlemen?
Do we still need the bones?
Yes.
I'm not sure if we do, but we'll take them. We should bury them at least.
We will bring them to the graveyard by the church.
Alright, so which room are you checking now?
This top one by Mr. G.
Alright. This web-filled room contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove.
It's covered in cobwebs. Let's stay away from it.
I'll check the stove.
Alright. There appears to be nothing in the stove.
Check the nightstand and let's be on our way.
Yes, this appears like some sort of spare bedroom. It looks quite barren of any goodies.
Okay. Let's get out of there then.
You also noticed there was some other secret stairs from that dollhouse on the top floor. And examining it close enough, you actually saw that it was all connected and it would lead to the same place.
Okay.
Alright, so, with such examination of the dollhouse, I'm just going to reveal the rest of this floor.
Oh god, everything's covered with sheets.
Yep. Yeah, this appears to be a storage room. It's a dusty chamber packed with old furniture. Chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like. All draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is something that I probably shouldn't have read out loud.
No, I'll go check out the. Shouldn't have read it out loud.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm gonna hang back
Underneath
here.
one of the sheets next to the stove is an unlocked wooden trunk. Would you like to open it?
Sure.
Watch out for poison darts.
It
I'm
looks
pretty
like the
nimble.
skeletal remains of a female, wrapped in a tattered bedsheet and stained with dry blood. Roll a wisdom check,
Could that be Elizabeth?
like a,
Children's
a
mother.
medicine check if you're proficient with it.
I
What
think it's
check?
more likely to be the nursemaid.
What check, Mike?
Medicine or just a wisdom.
It would make sense to be the nursemaid if the father wanted to hide the body.
I'm not very wise.
Well, even without the check, you guys believe that you are correct in that it looks like it would have been the nursemaid of whose ghost that you battled earlier. If
Is there
anyone
anything
else
else?
wanted to make a check on that, those remains, they could.
So-
Bring her remains to the graveyard as well.
Yeah, Elias, you can tell that with the stained blood and the tattered bedsheet, it looks like this woman was stabbed to death by multiple knife wounds.
Hmm. God rest her soul. Even if she did try to kill me.
And Alexander, since you're right next to it, I'll show you. There's an access to those stairwells here. There's a hidden room there. You didn't explore the bottommost room,
Is that a balcony?
but it didn't look very important or anything. It's not a balcony. It looks like a... From the dollhouse, it looked like a spare bedroom.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Okay. I was thinking about the
Yeah.
window.
And if you go explore it, it's just a dust-choked room with a slender bed, a nightstand, small iron stove, has a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, a rocking chair, a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress. It sits in the
Get the
northern
doll.
window box, and cobwebs drape it like a wedding veil.
Oh dear God, no!
Yeah.
Stay away from the doll.
All right.
Can we ask Rose about the doll?
You find communicating with her is weird since you're possessed. When you speak with her in your mind, she says that, yes, that used to be our nanny's dolly.
I figured that's what it was. Yeah.
But only you hear that.
Yeah. I know.
Would it be possessed now,
We don't know.
or is it some?
I'm gonna go get it.
It's covered in cobwebs, you fool! No.
As soon as you touch it, the cobwebs that were draped over it like a wedding gown drift off of it, and it is now yours. Smiling
Yahoo!
little doll.
Oh,
Yay!
That's what I wanted.
Yay!
So, is there nothing else in this room that I'm standing in with the one with the draped furniture? Should I roll perception on that?
You can if you'd like.
Okay.
That's a great roll.
Nice.
You uncover a lot of furniture and stuff, but it looks like the deep dark secret that was buried here was only the corpse of the nursemaid.
Okay.
Shall we, gentlemen?
Okay. Let's not forget the hidden door on the first floor that we have to look for the basement or later.
Indeed.
Okay, so everyone's going down, down, down through all four, I guess, if you include this one. Down through 3 floors. And then...
Wait, was this the topmost floor?
Yes.
Okay.
There was no stairwell going up from there.
Okay.
But you go down farther than even ground level.
The basement, finally.
I'm not so enthused, but we are finally here.
Alright. Let me reveal this tiny little hallway. I guess maybe like this. You guys can't see what I'm doing yet, right?
Nope.
We just see you moving us around a little bit.
Yeah, I don't see any map yet. There we go.
Looks like that continues this way. This continues this way. It looks like you've truly found the dungeon area. Your light's pretty dim. Who else aside from Jeeves is carrying that lamp you found?
I have that lamp.
Okay. It is 11:12 here in Central Time, so this would probably be a good time to stop here. The wooden spiral staircase from the attic ends here. A narrow tunnel stretches southward before branching east and west. And just as a reminder, north is to the left. So if you ever need me to tell you which way is which, I can.
Okay.
From the moment you arrive down here, you can hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout. It's impossible to gauge where the sound is coming from. It's echoing off of all of these walls. And you cannot quite make out the words. But that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Scary.
Woohoo!
Just coincidentally when the music decides to stop, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Castlevania 4 soundtrack is over.
All right. Well,
Bravo on not dying, everybody, except for Jack.
well, Jack didn't die. He just got knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
He
Thankfully,
was mostly dead.
If I had died, we would be in deep trouble. But
Yeah.
that life drain took out 23 of my 24 hit points.
It was a critical, though.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
and that first time that suit of armor hit me, that hurt.
Aw, you were fine.
Yeah, you're okay.
Tis only a flesh wound.
Yeah, and I healed you right after that, too, so that wasn't too bad.
Yes, that was nice, thank you.
All right.
I still didn't appreciate being punched by a suit of armor, though.
So I got to know, Logan, how does the Death House measure up for a place you'd want to live?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you still curious to live here?
Yeah, kinda.
It's not that bad if we clear it out. I mean, if we take care of the cobwebs, it wouldn't be that bad.
What about how
Convince the
about
ghost children to move out of our head.
Yeah, we'll continue and get even deeper into the Death House next. When we meet next Wednesday.
A little bit of a fixer-upper, but unless you guys are up for another weekend round.
Yeah, maybe we can spruce it up from the death house to the mildly discomforting house.
It's Easter weekend. I'm
Oh,
actually
yeah, that's
off
right.
Friday. I'm not even working on Friday. I do have plans to go over someone's house though, so I don't know my availability, but I should be available sometime this weekend if someone wants to get a bonus game in.
I could do Sunday night again, but otherwise
I'm going to be available.
What was that? April?
I said I'll be available anytime you guys want to do a game. Even if I don't think I'm going up to Jim's this weekend because it's Easter weekend. My aunt's got plans, so I mean I'll be home, so we can do a game if you guys are up for it.
What about Logan and Mark?
I should be available most nights. It just depends. I won't know until like the day of or the day before.
Yeah, pretty much same here. Weekend's probably out.
Okay. Well, if you guys do find some time, just let us know on Facebook and
Yeah, throw up a thread in the Facebook group like you did last time, Brent, and we'll all just sign on if we're good to go.
Well, we could just keep replying to that one, I suppose.
yeah, that one's good too.
Yeah.
I'm good for Sunday night, but otherwise I'll be at my dad's house on Friday and Saturday.
Sunday night's good for me.
Yeah.
We'll just wait and see if it works out for the other guys.
I love how Mark
Yeah.
showed up right when the action started.
Yeah,
I know.
that was good.
I loaded up his pockets full of silverware. He's good to go.
Oh yeah.
We should probably find out and get that appraised, too, because he said it was like fine polished silver.
Yeah, it looked like something that a butler would be proud of. Such finely...
A butler
polished.
thief.
Yeah, we got quite a few pieces of jewelry and gold from all this, and I guess like
We've
even,
got to, you gotta get the sword from the mantle in the main foyer, too.
oh yeah, and even the rings that you gave the children, I guess we'd get those back now since they walked into you.
Yeah.
I like that necklace. I might keep that one for myself.
Platinum.
Even if it's worth 700.
750, I believe. Somewhere around
That's a lot
there.
of gold,
Nice.
Alex.
It's pretty. I want to keep it. I'm going to wear it.
It's a lot of platinum. Oh, you mean the, yeah, its value, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna close it all down, so...
Wait, what do we get EXP for all those battles? Should we worry about that or not till next time?
Yes, of course you get it for all those battles, but this is going to be more of a milestone reward eventually, if you get out alive.
Okay. If.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to leave and come back if this looks any worse than it already has been, because it's been pretty challenging so far.
Well, how are you on magic? Because your hit points all seem fine.
Since I took a short rest, I can channel divinity again, but I'm out of spells. I just have cantrips now.
I have my my bonus actions reset too, because those are both reset for both either a short rest or a long rest.
If it comes down to it, we should be able to backtrack to like the nursemaid's room and do a long rest. Set a watch and go from there. Because I don't think the house is going to let us leave.
Probably not.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
We should perhaps do that anyway and think about doing, since there's no disadvantage to doing a long rest as far as I'm aware.
No, especially seeing as how it would reset all of our health to 0. That would be nice. Well, our wounds to 0, rather.
So this
We
is
wanna
where you
make
guys
it-
got to fight some animated armor. That's very Castlevania, but I promise that the next session will include more Castlevania stuff aside from the music and one enemy.
That one was a pain in the ass.
That armor missed you guys more than you missed it.
You had really high.
Well, it
I
was
got
a
hit
suit
by
of
a
armor.
worm.
Yeah, it's just armor. Yeah, you were thinking we were going to have like some really story-heavy stuff this time, but we ended up going to the house and stayed here the whole time.
Right, because Mark was absent for that first bit, and when you guys go to the fortune teller, I would like everybody to have an opportunity to get their fortunes right if they want.
Cool.
So I
That
don't
should
want
be.
Yeah.
anyone to miss out on that.
Okay, we'll let you go now, man. I don't want to keep you up any longer.
Yeah, we'll see about Sunday, and we'll all post on the Facebook if it's cool.
Okay,
Night, Mike. Thank you.
you bet.
Yep,
My
thanks,
pleasure.
Mike.
And that'll-
Oh,
All right.
one last thing that I was curious about. Jeeves, are you
Sure.
going to want to use the Kojima art butler, or are you married to the idea of being
Alfred,
Alfred Pennyforth?
you don't have to, man. It's up to you.
That's cool. I can change.
All right. In that case, I will update that before the next session.
I'm still trying to find some slightly better artwork for Jack.
I like Jack just the way he is. Please don't.
Yeah, I think Jack's pretty cool.
Okay.
I like Jeeves too, but that is a pretty kick-ass picture.
And it really fits the stage that we're in right now, too.
Yeah, with the animated
Yeah.
armor and the nursemaid, I mean, it is perfect. He's even got a dagger. Come on, he's just perfect.
I think that's a katana, but close enough, yeah.
Look at his hand, though. His hand is
Yeah,
like
okay.
decayed and skeletal.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh my god, I just thought of something.
What's that?
This house is going to claim Jeeves.
That's what I was saying. Like he should have
No.
control over the brooms and stuff, you know, because he's got like the spiritual butler powers or something.
That would be cool.
The feather dusters all obey him like Ahim's swords in Lament.
That would be great.